What you doing?
Nothing. Hi, I'm Mike. This is Jess, and welcome to Goodwin's Farm 207.
Today we're going to be building a stall for the baby goats and Tango out here in the barn. We spent the morning cleaning it and getting ready, and now we're going to build a stall, a DIYer. So stay tuned till the end. It'll be pretty funny.
Yeah, stick around.
So this is our project for today. We're going to be transforming this big stall into 2 stalls so that we can move Tango and the babies out here. But the first step for today is cleaning out the mess. And one of the ways we do that is we just kind of sweep everything onto this tarp, because you can see the floor kind of has a little lip there, and then drag it out to the garden compost. Follow along and see how this turns out. Put that there.
When you've got a good wife, she puts up with not just your crap, but everybody else's.
Like something I would do.
What, make things more difficult? What am I saying again? So we are taking this larger stall, splitting it up into 2 smaller stalls. We've got some free pallets, some rough sawn lumber, and we're just gonna make it work. We're not professionals, but we're gonna pretend like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll try to videotape as much of this as we can. Apologize, we don't have, like I said, we're not professionals. We don't have multiple camera and fancy angles, but we'll do the best we can and hope you learn a little bit and follow us along. Thank you. You see, this is how it's turning out. We've got pallets and some rough cut 2x6s. We like to use a lot of free or cheap recycled materials. And next up is we're going to be putting some kind of a gate between the 2 of them. We've got some leftover panels that we picked up from a old dog kennel off, again, Facebook Marketplace. And hopefully this will work the way we want it to.
So I think we lost a little bit of footage there, but just to recap where we are at, we have this partition wall secured now, and we are going to work on securing the gates to the now smaller stalls next.
So now we're going to be putting a door in here. Another freebie that we got off Facebook Marketplace. As you can tell, I like free stuff or cheap stuff. Yes, Odin, it's okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Let's get going. So Michael just put the latch on the door.
Hi, neighbor.
Okay. Cleaning out this little stall we had used over the winter because this room's actually insulated, and getting it set up for Franklin so he can be next to the other boys who reside in that stall. He's a little too small to be in with them, but he is too big to be with his mommy and his sister, where we're not sure we want to band him yet. I'm not a fan of banding goats. I'll do a video on that later, so make sure you stick around, and I will go over my reasons why I'm not a huge fan of castrating boy goats unless it's absolutely necessary. So, stick around. Here's Mike getting ready to take that door down. Of course, he didn't think to do it until after I was done cleaning out all the poop.
Well, they say work smarter, not harder.
Odin's having a bad day today, so don't mind him in the background. He smells a mouse or something. That's a terrible threat to us all.
Alright, well, that's one panel. Where'd you go? Problem with having your wife as the boss on a project is that when she disappears, you're kind of just left to your own. Start to contemplate your life decisions that brought you here. But when you're done with that, you really need to make sure you look like you were busy the whole time she was gone. So
I think we're done for the day. I'll show you what we've done. We're stall number 1. We have a hanging water bucket here. We put up a bar so we could do that. We got a stump for them to jump around on. And we've got some free choice baking soda and minerals. We always want to have that for your goats. And their grain bucket. And we did these hay feeders here that are actually just grid walls that are wired into place. Because again, like I said, we like to do a lot of DIY, free stuff, trying to put it together and make it look decent, but also functional. We can fill those from outside the stall, which will make life a little bit easier for us. This is stall number 2. And again, we've got a hanging water stool for them to jump around on, some baking soda and minerals, our grain bucket, and again another hay feeder here, which is made out of a grid wall. Again, we have him right next to the other buck stall, so he'll be next to his dad and be able to not be alone, but will also not be beaten up by the bigger bucks. This room is insulated, so it's a little bit warmer, so you don't have to worry about him getting too cold. Plus it's pretty warm here now. We do also have a outdoor thermometer in this room, so we can monitor the temperature, and if it gets too cold, we have a couple heat lamps that we can turn on that'll make things a little bit nicer. Here's what we did for a hay feeder. This is actually a piece of a deck railing. Again, we picked up free on Facebook Marketplace. The holes work pretty good. It's small enough so he can grab some hay through it, but not so big he can get his horn stuck. Got some grain and some minerals. Chair for him to jump around on. And you can see our latches that we like a lot is what we did here. Our latch system. So well, thank you for watching today. I know it was a little bit of a different how-to video. We tried to get as much of it filmed as we could. And this stall will come in handy if you enjoy the playful banter between the two of us, or the how to do things cheaply and easily, very DIY-ish, then please hit the like and subscribe button. If there's videos that you'd love to see us do, please comment that below, and we'll try to get as much content on here for you guys. Thank you for following along.
Yeah, thanks for watching.